Hello internet friends, I am here today to talk to you about a serious problem that I have. One that I didn't know was quite so serious until I had a conversation with Chris today about the Nova Open. So for those of you that don't know what the Nova Open is, it is basically the East Coast biggest wargaming miniatures convention, tournament, venue, whatever it is you want to call it. So it's held in Northern Virginia, and I don't know what year this is. That's pretty bad. I should probably know that. But last year was the first year that I attended, and since my army wasn't completely done, by completely done I mean not put together, not painted to tournament rules or anything like that, I decided to volunteer. So I had a great time volunteering last year. I think I volunteered for 2 days. Met all the staff and the CEO who were all extremely nice and gracious and things like that, and I had a really great time, and it was just a good opportunity to kind of see, you know, how the convention worked and how the games were put together, and, you know, even get a chance to see some games that I wouldn't normally play or I just, you know, hadn't gotten a chance to pick up yet. So that being said, although I had a great time volunteering, I told myself that I would play this year, and that I would finish putting my army together, finish getting everything painted, and make a diorama, and just make everything look really professional and nice, like the expectation that I had in my head that I would have done, you know, 2-3 years ago, whenever I first got this army. So that being said, my problem is located right here in this drawer. If you can see this drawer, I'll try to tilt it up as much as possible without spilling everything all over the place. There's a lot of gray in this drawer. Now, normally, when I play with my friends and just like little local games at the hobby shop and things like that, it doesn't really matter because we're all cool. You know, sometimes we have to proxy stuff because we haven't gotten the model yet, or just we've been busy and haven't gotten a chance to, you know, put everything on a base and things like that. However, during a tournament, there's usually lots more rules, of course, because they want everything to be professional. They want everyone to bring their best game and things like that. So there is a rule that there must be 3 colors of paint on each miniature that you bring. The other thing I forgot to mention is that normally when we play with friends, we play at much lower points than you would play it in a tournament. For example, when I play with my friends, normally we play anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500, 2,000, 1,800, and things like that. So during the tournament, however, you are required to bring 2,500 points. And for those of you who didn't recognize these little guys in this drawer, these are Ogres. So yes, I play Warhammer Fantasy. I've always just played Ogres. It's the only army I have. So I'm just gonna stick with that for now. So once again, I need help. There's a lot of gray in here, and although I have some painted, I really want to finish putting my ogres together, finish getting them painted, and put together a diorama with the theme that I came up with for my ogre army. So I'll show you one of the miniatures that I have. Here's one, for example. I don't know if that's in focus on the camera, but you might be able to guess. This is an evil Santa ogre army. Yes, that's right, I said it, evil Santas. As you can see, they all have the red pants with the black boots, and this guy here even has a little Rudolph skull pole banner thing. I have another one in here that has a cookie mace. If I can find it in here. Yes, so a cookie mace and a beautiful like wrapping paper stripy weapon sword and little gold boot details and things like that. So here's my problem. I am too detail oriented, if that's even a bad thing. But when it comes down to painting miniatures and getting a lot done in a little bit of time, I feel like it kind of slows me down. For example, on each of these little guys, once again, I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but there is just so much detail. From the helmets, to the faces, to the gut plates, to the weapons. I could spend literally 3 days painting one miniature. Well, if I want to get this done in time for the Nova Open in August, that's not really going to cut it. So I kind of wanted to hear from you guys what your thoughts or suggestions were on painting miniatures for wargaming, and what the best technique was, or, you know, a secret technique that maybe you have that kind of speeds up the process, or if I'm just gonna have to suck it up and paint, you know, like 3 miniatures every 2 months, and then maybe just slap some colors on whatever's left over before the tournament, which I don't really want to do, but hey, at least I'll be able to play, and that's what it's all about. So anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think the best painting technique is, and I'll hope to give you an update soon on the status of my army. All right, take care.